I think coming from a musical family, it was inevitable that I would have a great love for music, because my father, when he was 14 years of age, joined with his mum and dad, and he toured around Ireland, and then later on he fronted his own band. And so when I was growing up, my dad would be touring around Ireland and England and Scotland, and then my mum, who's a music teacher, had a great love for music. And also the area that I was brought up in is there's a lot of Irish traditional music within that area, because Gaelic is my first language, and so there was a lot of music, but a lot of different type of music as well, which I thought was really good. But I've just found I really had a great love for music. It was passed on from my parents rather than the pressure that I should be involved musically. And therefore, when I was at school, I, studied music, studied piano, and I knew from a very young age that, my career would definitely be to do with music. Well, I'd finished at school, and up to then I was studying classical music, and I got a call from the manager of my family. And in the family group, Clannad, there was one sister, two brothers at the time, and two uncles. And a lot of people would ask me, when are you joining? But I come from a very large family. I have 4 brothers and 4 sisters, and I had other brothers and sisters between me and the group. So I thought, for me, why would I join? So when their manager at the time, Nicky Ryan, he phoned up and he asked me, would I be interested in firstly recording an album with them? And he wanted me to introduce the piano and the keyboard, and then it would be another vocal texture for harmony, because he knew that I had a great love for harmony. And then that was successful, so that I ended up staying with them for 2 years and touring all of a sudden on stage, in Germany and all around Europe and France and Switzerland. And it was again, it was a great surprise to me, because I knew, again, musically I was going to be, involved, but to, as far as performing, I didn't know to what extent, if I was going to perform writing music or. So at that stage, Clannad were doing a lot of Irish traditional music and folk music, and it was their own sort of arrangements on these songs, and singing a lot of songs in Gaelic. So after 2 years, I found I wanted to work on, my own ideas musically, and got talking to Nicky Ryan, and he had a lot of musical ideas as well. And his idea was to try and work with one person to layer your voice and to be spontaneous with the harmony and to sing any idea, you know, musically, to enhance the melody that I had written. And I found this really sort of great idea musically, but it wasn't an idea that you could foresee. You'd actually have to go into the studio and record and see what would evolve. So there's a lot of kind of trial and error on, you know, sort of getting together, and it was really good because it was a challenge. It was very different. The music was very different, but again, I just knew I loved what I was doing, so I had a great belief in what I was doing. Well, I actually began my career with working with soundtrack, and my music to begin with was instrumental, and I was told lent itself very much to visual. Anytime I played the music to anyone, they said they could conjure up a lot of visual, and therefore it was Roma Ryan then decided to get in touch with some film directors and film producers, and I got to work with David Putnam, and then I worked with the BBC, and after that then I started to work on the solo career. But it is something still that I'm involved with, because it can be a case of where a film director might just take a song from an album, like Martin Scorsese's, he took Marble Halls from for The Age of Innocence, you know, or else it's a case where working with Ron Howard, where there was a song, Book of Days, on Shepherd Moons, and there were no lyrics, and he loved the actual song, and he said he'd love it for a film he was working on, Far and Away, and he flew over and he showed me the uncut version of the film, and I thought it was great. So then we wrote lyrics to suit the actual film. So it's something that I still enjoy, because I think on working even on video, I can see how the music can lend itself to visual, especially if you work with great directors, you know. If the visual is going to be good, then I'm quite happy to work with them. The success of the music, it comes from the fact that it's something, that it's very personal to me, the music. It's to do with, you know, the themes are based around my own life. I can be writing about influences to do even with a landscape to someone I love, or someone that I have loved that has passed on, or it can be various influences in that regard, but they're quite personal. And I feel that this crosses over with the listener, that they know that it's, you know, emotionally it's very personal to me, and they feel that I'm sharing this moment with them, and they enjoy this, and so much so that I've had people write letters to me and they confide with me, because they feel that because I have shared this moment with them, that they feel very comfortable to be able to relay very sort of personal stories within themselves, you know. So it's, again, I think it's just touching on the fact that, you know, it's on a personal level, the music. I find that the New Age category evolved from the fact that it was difficult to categorize the music. It was very different because on Watermark, the first solo album, you have songs in Gaelic, and then you have a song that's sung in Latin, and then you have just a piano performance, and so it's very difficult. Even though it was the Orinoco was in the pop charts, it was very difficult to categorize the music. So they found, oh, you know, New Age might be a good category, but for me personally, it's, you know, I've found the music in various categories, you know, like in a record store it can be in Irish music to pop music to classical music, so it really doesn't concern me that much. It's I'm more concerned with the fact that there are people listening to the music. That's really important to me.
Let me say it, let me say it, let me Orinoco flow. Let me reach, let me beach, the shoes are Tripoli. Let me say it, let me say it.
When I'm not working, I would probably veer towards classical music. I still have a great love for classical music, and I would enjoy, you know, going to the opera. And you know, when I travel, say I'm going to the Sydney Opera House just recently, I saw Madame Butterfly, and it's beautiful, you know. And so, yeah, in my free time, I still would listen to classical music. Well, I have to say that I'm very aware of the success of other artists within Ireland, and I'm very happy for the success because it's wonderful to see the amount of music now that is coming from within such a small country. And people in Ireland have always had a great love for music, and it's really great now to have this recognition worldwide. So, you know, there was a case where, if there was somebody touring, that they would sort of perform in Europe, and then they'd come to London, and then they would cross right over to New York, and like, you know, Dublin was somewhere that people didn't really know about. So now it's really great that, you know, this recognition musically, you know, for the country, and, you know, I'm really happy for that. Unfortunately, I haven't been there, you know, so I would, you know, because it is something, again, you know, when I get to travel, I really enjoy, I'm very observant of the different cultures, and I would love to experience, to get there and to experience the different culture, you know, sort of in Brazil. And so I'm going to have to wait till I get there.
Never close your eyes, never stop and listen, never feel alive, and you're nothing missing. You don't need a reason, let the day go on. Give into it now. Let the day surround you. You don't need a reason. Let the rainbow
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. And thank you for your continued support at the Enya Archives.